Hello, everybody. I I'm Jason, and I decided I'll do a little series on on things I've learned from my life in general, and just stories and stuff. Nothing too crazy, but I am somewhat influenced by Technoblade and his content and how he did Skywars and just talked about whatever. Except I'm bad at PvP and I like Death Run, so we'll just be doing it with Death Run. And today's topic is probably an interesting choice for a first video, but it's um it's about what I learned from when I was homeless from for 8 months when I was 19. Yeah, very light topic to start off. I'm well aware, but it actually taught me a lot of things. Like like sometimes people would be surprised by how much goes on. Like it's not just sitting there staring at the ground, I guess. What is this map? I'm sorry, I've just never seen this map before. Um Hold on, I gotta lock in here for a second. Okay. There we go. That was rough. I promise I am not this bad usually, but I've never seen this map before. But, something very important is you need to, like, connect with the people around you, like, not just homeless people, I guess, necessarily, but, like, mostly other homeless people. Um, because, like, I've learned most of what helped me survive and, like, find food and whatnot by just talking to other people. And it was, like, I would not have done nearly as well as I did, and I was very lucky. Like, I was talking to people, like, figuring out where to get, like, my next meal, where to, like, get free, like, what way do you go? Oh, it's down here. Um, get, like, how people were giving out bicycles if you knew where to look. That was a rough game. But yeah, like I was talking to people, I figured out where stuff was. Like I was getting a meal almost every day. Like this church was doing dinner on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This woman would give out food on Monday mornings. There was a lot of stuff during weekends. Like a couple groups would be there on Saturday, another one would be on Sunday. All centered around this downtown park. And honestly, I've heard it's gotten so much worse since I've been on the streets. Like they are really cracking down. They're bussing people out. It's gotten pretty bad from what I heard. Which leads me to my next point. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. Because, like, I know that sounds kind of like, duh, but, like, you'd be surprised how many people would be embarrassed or, like, I can do this on my own. But, like, I got in a program that, like, paid for the majority of my rent for, like, 2 years. Like, I am only just leaving that program this month. And, like, I've been off the streets for 2 years. As I said, that it covers for 2 years. I mean, it can really help again, like with both the food but like both programs. Like I would have not made it as far as I did without programs like that. And um but yeah, a lot of people, sometimes it's like a matter of pride, like they hate accepting help, but like that you're just going to be stuck because a lot of people, it's really hard to get out on your own with, like, get out of homelessness without some sort of help. And I could go on a whole rant about the government on that, but that's another story or talk, I guess. And the whole way I became homeless is a whole other story, and I'd have to give you my whole life story, which would have to be another video. But yeah, that also those other points really tie into like not being too prideful to accept help, like not taking like always taking any free stuff if you can get your hands on it. And like I have just become a type of person where I will rarely say no to free stuff, even if it's like not something I particularly care for or really need. It's just after a while it just kind of becomes ingrained into you to say yes to most things. And like people are often like so weird about homeless people, like, or assume they're all like old people. And I'm like, I was out there when I was 19, not by any fault of my own. Just like stuff happened, and it wasn't really my fault. It just was unfortunate. And like there are kids younger than me that are out there. And honestly, I'm gonna be trying to go back and help with the program I was in once I'm like fully out of it, by like telling them like my story and being an example, like you can do this too. I am merely one of you, I guess. I have no idea if that makes any sense, but I'm not a super well-spoken guy. I'm better in writing, honestly, than I am in talking. But I just felt like making this kind of content, just like gaming and like talking, because I feel like I have lots of interesting stories. I could go into some of my more exciting experiences. Like, I remember I had to walk like a mile once to use the bathroom before I knew of any like nearby stuff. Cause like little did I know there was like a porta potty. Oh, that was bad. A porta potty a block away, so I didn't need to do that mile. But I had no connections with people. I didn't know. Oop, this is so bad. I didn't know where things were. And I met this one guy early on, like within my first couple weeks, who recently had just become homeless too, but he had been homeless before, which is a whole other thing. Like, people who are homeless once often face homelessness again, but that's another thing I could talk about later. But he was like, you should get like some cardboard instead of you just having your blanket on straight up concrete, and that was a very good idea. And he was the one who helped me find out where things were going on, like all the free food and all that. I am so bad at this game. I can talk, and I can game, but I can't talk and game half the time. Oh my god. But honestly, if you guys have any specific questions about my experiences, well, I guess I can get one out of the way. No, I never did sex for anything. I never did any drugs out there. I was pretty much just a normal guy. I didn't do anything crazy. I just went to the library, played on my computer. Oh, and I also had a job for most of the time, which is another thing people don't realize. Like, a lot of homeless people have jobs. Like, so many people think they're just bums that just sit around doing nothing, and admittedly, there are some people who do that. I'm not saying there aren't, but a lot of people have jobs, and it's just not enough. That's why accepting help is always a good thing, whether it be financial or just like food. Oop, that was bad. I was almost at the checkpoint. But yeah, it's a lot of people have so many misconceptions about it, and I hope to dispel some of them. But I know I can't do all of that, but like I can do my best, I guess. I can talk about some of the Minecraft YouTubers I like, just as like a getting to know you, because this is my first like official video as Jason's Blood on here, I guess, and my first like let's talk type video. I am not going for that. I am not stupid. Whee! Um, where was it? Oh yeah, big inspirations, Technoblade. I really like Hermitcraft right now. Green, Mumbo Jumbo, Scar, you know the drill. I am a simple man. I am. Oh, and I like. I used to. Well, I've what? I like Gemini Tay's tutorials. I actually followed one of hers recently. Sorry, I was. But yeah, it was like this old tower video that was like from 5 years ago that she probably forgot she even made. But yeah, I want to get into Vampires SMP, but I've just started getting into Minecraft again after like a year of not touching it, and I'm like, this is lasting a lot longer than a normal 2-week Minecraft phase. Let's let's have some fun with it, you know. And that's how I decided to finally become a Minecraft YouTuber. But I will not succumb to the Minecraft YouTuber curse. I am a normal man, I promise. Well, mostly normal, not abnormal in the weird way. Oh, that was sad. I get so distracted when I'm talking. How long have I been... I can't tell how long I've been recording. Oh, it's only been like 12 minutes. That's not bad for a first video. I'll probably cut it off here, guys. Well, have a day.